green light is on. 5 red lights. Hamilton versus Verstappen. All 5 lights are on. Action of the Hungaro ring. It's a great start from Valtteri Bottas. It's a poor start from Zhou Guanyu, but Verstappen and Hamilton are level. And in the second phase of the start, Hamilton is pushing it downhill. It's towards turn 1. Lando's around the outside. Max and Hamilton are together again. And Piastri takes it. And the two Alpines of Ocon and Gasly come together. And Danny Ricciardo might be involved in that too. But Verstappen has taken the lead. Lando Norris is down into 3rd as Oscar Piastri has taken 2nd place. Hamilton's down to 4th. He got forced off by Verstappen. Oh, perfect start. And Lewis, I think he's got damage to his front wing coming through now. He looks okay, but he's got wiggle on the car. McLaren make a great start. Verstappen makes a great start. Sargent, Gasly and Ocon to the back. Megan, talk us through the start. Yeah, here's the lights out from Hamilton.
I think it was a pretty equal good getaway from both Lewis and Max.
With that poor getaway.
Oh, Hamilton did have a poor getaway.
I think it was quite equal between them, though Bottas definitely probably got one of the best getaways. Though I also think Perez got a really good getaway, though here we see both the Alpines just going off. They just collided with each other.
Was that who? Which one was it? Oh, it was Ricciardo. I was right. Hang on a minute. What happened to Zhou? It's like he forgot the lights had gone out. He didn't drop the clutch when the lights go out.
He probably forgot to do something. Yeah.
What on earth happened to Zhou Guanyu?
That was the reason for...
Oh, and
he was the reason for the crash.
He was the reason for the crash. It's Zhou who locks up, hits Ricciardo. Ricciardo then hits the rear of Gasly and Ocon, and they just trip over each other. So by Zhou Guanyu not getting the best getaway, by forgetting the lights on, that is a total brain fade from Zhou Guanyu for the 2nd time in his career. The first time was at Silverstone. Watch, he's going to get tapped. Yeah, that is completely Zhou's fault. Piastri's in.
It's hard.
Yeah, Piastri's onto hard tyres as well, so is that going to lose it? Yes, he's lost in time to Perez already. It's a Red Bull 1-2. Now Verstappen's on mediums, Perez is on hards, and is Piastri going to come out ahead of Lando Norris? The two teammates go side by side to turn 1. Lando's around the outside, and Lando's overtook and undertook the McLaren Mercedes teammate. Perez on the inside of Carlos Sainz. Perez gets past Carlos Sainz on the inside to turn 1. That came on quite quickly. It was quite fumble of words. There's lap time deleted. Track limits. So again, more and more deletions as here comes Perez versus Russell on the inside line towards turn number 1. He's making the move and he's got it stick. Perez keeping it tight in round the outside. And oh, that's nearly contact. Perez goes through. Oh boy, fantastic move on the inside there between the two of them. And it's Perez who comes off best overall in the proceeding. So Verstappen leads from Hamilton and then Norris Piastri, but Norris on fresher tyres. We come down to turn 1 as now Perez trying to go around the outside of Piastri into that first corner. Piastri's not giving him an edge. Perez on the outside gets through as Russell boxes. Perez goes through to 4th position. It's a good little move. Piastri's going to try and go around the outside. Go on, Oscar. Keep your foot in. He's on the grass. And Perez still goes through. Oh, Oscar. That was a well-timed attempt. That was brilliant.
Yes.
Hamilton makes the move down the start-finish straight and does get ahead of Oscar Piastri for 4th position. That was a very late move to come through on the inside to try and have a go back. But it was a sweet move to have that venue back. And it was a sweet move to have the attack back as well. This is Sargent's spin. I guess he's off the track. He's on a 3 set. Oh! In the chicane, half spin, and just kept going. That was a bit, not cautious, but a bit dangerous, Megan. Well, what can you say? Records are made to be broken. That's what Michael Schumacher said back in the 2000s during his domination run. Max Verstappen is about to break another. It is 7 race wins in a row. 9 out of the 11. Max Verstappen dominates the first half of 2023 and wins the Hungarian Grand Prix for a 2nd time. Lando Norris will continue his run of good form from the British Grand Prix and will come home to be victorious. Here, 2nd place is going to feel like a win. That team are back on top. And how long until he's a race winner?
Hopefully next race.
Lando Norris is P2. Sergio Perez. Q3 appearance and P3 on a weekend he needed to perform at. Mighty good. But 9 out of 11 races, 7 in a row, there is no stopping Max Verstappen. A new record for most consecutive race wins in Formula 1. Max Verstappen wins with Lando Norris in second, third place for Sergio Perez, fourth Lewis Hamilton, fifth Oscar Piastri, sixth for George Russell, seventh Charles Leclerc, eighth Carlos Sainz, ninth Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll picking up the last point in 10th. Alexander Albon is 11th from Bottas in 12th, Ricciardo 13th, Hülkenberg's 14th, Tsunoda 15th, Zhou 16th, Magnussen 17th, Sargent 18th, Ocon 19th and Gasly rounds out in 20th place.